What's up, everyone? What is up? Welcome to my unannounced live stream. Yes, as always, I right now things are still a little hectic for me, so I'm not able to schedule the live streams. However, when I do my unannounced live streams, I'm hoping that I can get some folks to join in. Yes. So, hey, look, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please smash that subscribe button, kick the like button on this video and all of my other videos, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Man, let me tell you, here in San Antonio, Texas, it is freezing cold. Yes, freezing cold. I got to warm up my hands now. Definitely do. Definitely do. Hey, I received a few emails and a couple of comments regarding the video I posted yesterday in regards to not being able to see the socks. So I decided to go ahead and do a quick live stream this morning just to show you the socks. I do not know what is going on with my Insta 360 Air camera. You know, the three, you're supposed to be able to swipe your phone and do the 360s, but whenever it's being processed through YouTube, for some reason, it just isn't acting right, right? And I'm also going to go talk to you about Radial Pulse because last night I received a couple more questions regarding Radial Pulse. So before I get started again, hey, I just want to thank you all for your prayers and your continued prayers for my husband. This morning, he is actually driving. Yes, so he's getting back. He's getting back there. He definitely is, right? But hey, let me tell you about all about socks. I just want to, I don't know if you can see, but I actually have a pair of their socks on right now. These are their ladies and men's antibacterial sports socks. Let me tell you folks, I have not had to, like, you know how you have to keep pulling your socks up. These socks, I've had them on since 5:30 this morning, and not once have I had to lean forward and pull them up. They are non-slip. This is actually my third time wearing not the same pair because they sent me a couple of pair these socks, but I've washed these twice already. And again, they have kept their shape, they have kept their form. These socks, let me tell you, are true to the word, and I would not be promoting their socks if I did not believe in their socks. I've tested them out now for almost nearly a week. Today is going to yesterday made the seventh day, right? But man, let me tell you, I fell in love with these socks. When they sent them to me, I was so excited to get them because I really wanted to test them out to see if they lived up to what, All About Socks says that, they're supposed to do. These are actually they have the foot in them, the footed compression stockings. Now, yesterday, I had on the footless. I was wearing the footless compression stockings, and I've been wearing them bad boys. I don't have them on today, but I've worn them for yesterday would have made the seventh day straight. I've washed them 6 times, and they also have kept their shape. They've kept their form. It's like as if I, unwrapped them for the very first time, brand new out of the package. None of the threads began, fraying or anything like that. So they are very, very durable socks. Let me tell you, I am not a morning person. Usually when I wake up, I'm a little sluggish, and it probably takes a few hours for me to fully wake up, right? To fully wake up. But when I put on those compression stockings, within minutes, no lie, within minutes, I could feel, my body energizing. I could feel that my circulation throughout my whole entire body was really increasing. And it got me energetic, and it kept me energetic throughout my entire work day. Yes. And I'm not but wearing these and wearing the other brand socks that allaboutSocks.com has to offer, as soon as I get into the door, I don't even kick them off like I used to. That is how ordinary cotton socks, cotton socks will make your feet sweat. They don't absorb moisture. And you end up having smelly feet at the end of the day, smelly socks and smelly shoes. These socks and stockings by allaboutSocks.com, they actually absorb 70% of the moisture, keeping your feet cool, keeping them dry, and giving you energy. I mean, they actually give you energy. And they're made from bamboo. Okay, allaboutSocks.com. All of their socks are made from bamboo, not cotton. Compression stockings, okay? And like I said, I have not worn these yet, but I have you, they keep you energized. And as healthcare workers, we need to out our workday. You don't need to take any energy drinks that's going to give you that, all of a sudden, rush, and then by noontime it gives you that, that drop. You don't need that. These socks will actually keep you energized and keep you on your toes and keep you focused. And again, they are not made from cotton, they are made from bamboo. They come in nice little packages like this, nice little packages. And these are actually let's see, these are the premium bamboo socks, super soft, moisture wicking, meaning they absorb a lot of moisture, antibacterial, low cut socks. Okay. I have not tried these yet, but I have tried a different pair. And I'm telling you, they keep your feet comfortable. They keep them dry. They keep them cool, and you won't be sweating. It's going to lower your risk for athlete's foot. So allaboutSocks.com, I'm telling you, you need to go there. I'm going to give you the discount code now. So, and then I'll of this video once it uploads. To get a 10% discount off of your total purchase, all you have to do is enter the discount code ALWSWCP8. That's the number 8. Again, ALW. Okay, enter that code at checkout and you will get a 10% discount. Okay, just gonna throw in a quick disclaimer. I probably should have did it in the beginning, right? But a quick disclaimer, allaboutSocks.com. I have, nothing to gain from doing this. I'm just giving props where props are due. They asked to collaborate with me on my YouTube channel. And after testing out their socks, I'm like, heck yeah. Like, I believe in these socks. They actually do what they're supposed to do. So after you finish watching this video, I want you all to go to All About Socks, right? BAAD, bad. They are awesome. Okay. They have all different types of socks. They have your sports socks. They have your compression stockings. They also have compression socks. They have diabetic socks. So socks for your every need. And again, as healthcare workers, as nurses, as doctors, CNAs, you want to have a really good pair of socks that will keep you on your toes throughout your workday. All of is the place to get your socks. Their socks are affordable. Plus, when you enter that discount code, you get a 10% discount on your total order. Okay, so visit allaboutSocks.com and get your socks today. Hey guys, Radial Pulse. Listen, Radial pulse, well, I'm trying to think of how I can explain this to you. When you go to palpate or to feel the person's radial pulse, you do it on the thumb side, the wrist thumb side, okay? Now, different different areas of the pulse, okay? And you have what you call the point of the most impact, okay? Point of most impact. And that is where you feel the person's pulse the strongest, right? So I can feel all up and down my wrist. Like I'm feeling here, I can feel it. I can feel it here, and I actually feel it the strongest here. And then if I go keep moving upward, I can still feel it. However, it's starting to, feel a little thready, feel a little weak. So you want to make sure that when you are testing, okay, you give yourself time to find that POI, to find that point of maximum impact, okay, point of maximum impact. So my PMI, or point of maximum impact, is right here. Okay, this feel my pulse at its strongest. Okay, if I move up towards my hand, I can still feel it, but it's a little weak, and vice versa. If I move down up towards my arm, I can still feel it, but it's a little more weaker. The point of maximum impact for my pulse is right here. I can feel this bad boy. Okay, I can feel it really good. It's like really bounding, okay, or really strong. Now, whether you feel with one fingertip, two fingertips, or three fingertips, it doesn't matter. Okay, you have to learn how you can feel or palpate that person's pulse the best for you. Okay, so you want to give yourself time. Don't just feel and say, "Oh, I feel it." Right? Move your fingertips around until you feel it at the most the strongest point, okay, the point of maximum impact. Okay, this pulse is strongest. Now once you feel that PMI, where that maximum impact is, then you want to look at the clock. Okay, give yourself, I tell my students, give yourself a lead way of 5 seconds. So right now, the second hand is going on the 11. So I'm going to give myself 5 seconds, and I'm going to tell the NAE I'm going to start and stop on the 12. Okay, then I'm going to count each and every beat. I don't care, or whoosh, 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 whoosh. You know, if it's irregular or irregular, I'm going to count every single regular or irregular. You need to count every single beat, because not everyone has a regular pulse. There are some folks who have irregular pulses, some folks who are, throwing out PVCs or PACs, some folks who are missing a beat, some folks who are throwing in an extra single beat. Now, here's the tip, okay? And I gave this tip in a previous video that I recorded. If you are having trouble counting for a full minute, because if you start counting when that second hand is on the 3, then you have to continue to count all the way till that second hand lands on the 3 again, right? Or if you start at the 12, you have to count all the way until that second hand reaches the 12 again. If you are having problems, keeping count, okay, and you keep losing count, okay, this is what you can do. Count the person's pulse for 30 seconds, okay? So I'm counting, the second hand is now on the 6. I'm going to stop counting, okay? And I'm going to remember that number in my head. However, I'm going to continue to hold my fingers in place on that person's pulse site. Okay, I'm not going to, if you move it after 30 seconds, the NAE is going to know that you did not count for one full minute, and you're going to end up failing that skill. Okay, So I'm going to keep my hand here, okay, at the biggest. I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to count for 30 seconds. And let's just say I counted 40 beats in 30 seconds. I'm going to keep my fingers in place. I'm not going to move them until that second hand reaches that number on the clock that I started out. So for instance, if I started out at 12, I'm going to count from 12. The second hand moves from the 12 to the 6. That's 30 seconds. And then I'm going to stop counting. I'm going to keep my fingertips here. I'm going to keep them in place until that second hand reaches the 12 again. Then I'm going to say, okay, that's it. I'm done. Right? Okay. You've only counted for 30 seconds, but the NAE doesn't know that. Okay. Because you've kept your hands here on the pulse. Just make sure you keep watch of that clock, that second hand on the clock, so you'll remove your hands when it reaches a minute, okay? So now you'll verbalize washing my hands, and then when you go to record, you want to multiply that number, okay? Because you got to keep the number up here. So let's say, remember I said I counted 40. Now before I record, I wash my hands, and then I'm going to multiply the number up here, okay, the number that I counted for 30 seconds by 2, okay? So 40 times 2 is 80, and that is what I'm going to record, 80, okay? Only do that if you are having difficulty counting the person's pulse for 1 full minute, okay? Count for 30 seconds, can person's pulse site for a full minute, okay? And then when you go to record, multiply that number that you counted for only 30 seconds, multiply number. You have to, and this is one of the questions I got, do I wash my hands before or do I wash my hands after? You have to wash your hands, verbalize washing your hands before you record. Okay, that's for all of your measurement skills. You have 5 measurement skills. You have manual or electronic blood pressure, because there are some states that test on either or. So manual or electronic blood pressure, you have pulse, radial pulse, you have respiration, you have weight, and you have urinary output. Those are the 5 measurement skills, okay? And for each of these skills, before you pick up that pen to go record your reading, you have to verbalize washing hands, then pick up the pen, record your reading, washing hands, skill complete, okay? Now you don't, after you record, because you've already said washing hands, you don't have to, like after you record, it's not mandatory that you say washing hands, skill complete, okay? You can just say skill complete, say skill complete. So I tell them, it's best to verbalize washing your hands more than you actually need to, than not verbalizing it when you do need to, okay? So that is my tip for today. If you have any other questions regarding pulse, just, comment, okay? Again, you want to find the PMI, the point of maximum impact. That is where you can feel it. Just go there and say, oh, I feel it, okay? And it may be weak because you're not at the PMI. You're not at the point of maximum impact. Find that point of maximum impact first, okay? Then look at the clock. Give yourself a leadway of 5 seconds, then tell the NAE when you're going to start and stop your count, okay? You don't want to get there and feel and say, look at the clock and then say, oh, I'm going to start on the 10, and the second hand is already on the 10, right? You probably already missed a beat or two, right? So give yourself, if the second hand is on the 12, give yourself a 5-second leadway, 10 seconds, 2, or I'm going to start and stop on the 3, okay? Give yourself leadway, guys, because it's your test, right? It's your test. It's your certification. Why are you rushing, right? When you start rushing, that's when you start making mistakes, okay? So I'm going to get ready to go because I'm actually doing mock skills test with my students today. So I've got to get ready to go and get set up for that. But before I do, again, hey guys, thank you so much for all of your prayers, for all of your continued prayers. My husband is still weak, but he's getting stronger. He actually drove this morning. He drove Gabby to school and drove me to work, and he's off to his doctor's appointment. So yeah, my brain is just nerve wracking here, right? But I'm sure he'll do okay on his own driving. Again, go to allaboutsocks.com. Let me get this, enter the discount code ALWSWCP8. That's the number 8 to get a 10% discount on your total purchase. Let me tell you, these socks are the bomb. They are affordable. Yes, they are affordable. And you say, oh, only I get 2 pairs or 1 pair for $6 or $7. But let me tell you, they last. They are not made from cotton. They are made from bamboo, okay? And they will keep your feet cool. They will keep them dry. Um, your feet will not sweat. And best of all, they will not smell at the end of the day, okay? They will not smell, and they are going to drastically lower your risk of getting athlete's foot, okay? So check them out, guys. Check them out. I'm telling you, I would not be promoting these socks if I did not believe in them, okay? They work, okay? They're also non-slip, so you don't have to keep bending over trying to pull them up. They don't keep sliding down. They stay in place. They definitely do. They stay in place. All right. Hey, if you know anyone that can benefit from my channel, please have them to subscribe. Guys, I am at 6,000 subscribers. 6,000. Oh my gosh. I am almost at my 10,000 subscriber goal. So keep them coming. Okay. If my videos are helping you and they're helping you receive a first-time pass on your state certification exam, just imagine how many more people are the wealth, spread the wealth, pass it forward, okay? So if you know anyone, whether they're instructors or nurse aid students and or candidates, let them know about my channel. Are going to pass their state CNA certification exam, okay? And that's the goal. That's the goal, to pass that exam the first time around, all right? So if you have not already, smash that subscribe button, kick the like button on this video and all of my other videos. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Go to that site and enter that discount code at checkout to get your 10% discount, okay? Love you guys. Keep the prayers coming. Ciao.